I wanted to read my Hoppity Voosh and the Moonkeeper book. And I put on my spacesuit so I could whoosh like Hoppity. But then my book went splash in the bath. And books don't like baths. But it's okay because if you know the story inside your head, you can still tell it, even if the book is all drippy.
Telling bedtime stories. Shh. It's a Bing thing.
Good night, Flop. Hi! I tried to make my Hoppity Voosh kite fly all by myself. It's really hard to do running and vooshing all on your own. Then my Hoppity kite went crash in the bench and he got all broken and twisty. So we fixed him together. Then I did the Hoppity running and Pando did the voosh. Woo! We flew the kite really high. If you can't fly a kite on your own, maybe someone can fly it with you.
Flying a kite. It's a Bing thing.
And I love kites. Hi. Flop put 1 squirt of bubble goo in the bath. But I wanted lots and lots of bubbles. So I squirted more. But it made too much. And the bubbles were everywhere. I thought lots of bubbles was nice, but it wasn't. So Flop and I, till there was just enough lots of bubbles. Sometimes you don't need a lot, just a little bit is enough.
Bubble bath. It's a Bing thing.
I love bubbles. Hi, I went to Sula's. I really wanted to make my stone sparkle so it could do magic like Sula's wand did. But my couldn't stay in. And Sula's magic sparkles got all sneezed away. And that made us sad. But it was okay, because the sparkles came back and they were everywhere. We didn't stay sad, because there was enough magic for everyone.
Making sparkle magic. It's a Bing thing.
Now the whole world sparkle magic. Whoosh! Hi, me and Pando played diggers. I was an excavator and Pando was a shovel digger. But Pando pushed sand in my hole before I was ready, and that was not nice. So Pando helped me dig a big, big hole. And we planted a flop tree, like the real diggers did. When you do it on your own, you can dig a hole only this big. But if you've got a digger friend, you can dig one even bigger.
Digging holes. It's a Bing thing.
And filling them up again. Hi! I wanted carrots for lunch, so Flop went out to buy some. And I stayed here to play with Sula. Then the electric box banged my finger. Ouch! And Flop wasn't here to make it better. I was so sad without him. But then we played a shopping game and it was funny. And then, you know what? Flop came home, just like he said.
Missing Flop. It's a Bing thing.
I love Flop. Hi. Pando and me had the same lunchbox. Match! But they got mixed up. And so did our lunch. I wanted my lunchbox back. But Pando said it was his. And I got angry. So, Amma and Sula helped us sticker them. And now I can tell which lunchbox is mine. It is nice to match your friends. But if you don't want your things to get mixed up, you can make them a bit different.
Lunch boxes. They're a Bing thing.
And mine's got a frog on. Hi! Coco came for a sleepover and bringed lots of rainbow fairy mouses. We did some of my bedtime, like vooshing, and some of Coco's bedtime. But Coco made it all dark. and I was scared. But then Amber Fairy Mouse lighted up, and we did our night lights together. When somebody comes for a sleepover, they might do different bedtime things. You're meant to mix up your bedtimes.
Sleepovers. They're a Bing thing.
You can mix up your night lights too. Hi! We found a surprise machine, and Flop gave me and Sula a coin. Sula got the silver toy, and she wanted it. But I didn't get the orange one that I wanted. But I got this instead, and I was sad. But then it bounced really high up, and it had wiggly eyes, and that was a surprise. Sometimes you don't get the surprise you want, but it is still a surprise.
Surprises. Sometimes they're a Bing thing.
Woo! Boing!
Up!
Boing! Hi! I was spinning on the roundabout, and I wanted to go faster and faster. Dilly-lily-lily-lily-lily. And then me and Pando went really fast, and I got too dizzy, and my tummy got yucky. So Pando said, do this. Rum, rum, rum. And I spinned myself the other way. I made myself much better. Dizzy is fun, but too much dizzy is not fun.
Feeling dizzy. It's a Bing thing.
But not too much. Hi, we played the big bad wolf, and I huffed the straw house, and I puffed the stick house, but then I couldn't go in the brick house because I was the big bad wolf. Roar! But I made that house, and I didn't want to be outside on my own, so I got crossed and smashed up the house, and that spoiled the game for everyone. If you want to change the game, you can ask, because someone else might want to be the big bad wolf.
Building a house. It's a Bing thing.
And you can't come in. Hi! Me and Flop had ice lollies. And then Froggy jumped in the pool. Splish! And couldn't get out. So I helped her with my bucket and put her back in her pipe. But then our ice lollies had gone all melted in the sun. So we put raspberries and ice into Brenda, and she helped us make a raspberry mooshy. If you have an ice lolly, you have to lick it quick before it drips all away.
Ice lollies. They're a Bing thing.
Oh, yum, yum, yum. Hi, me and Sula painted a mural. I did a big rainy bow in the sky, and I did the deer pit with my brush, but I forgot to wipe it. So my rainy bow went drippy on Sula's tree, and that made her angry, and I felt bad. But when we looked again, my hands had made flowers. So we did more flowers, and we made it beautiful.
Painting a mural. It's a Bing thing.
Flowers. I was hiding and Flop was looking for me. Boo! And we went to Padgett's shop and I hid it again. But Flop wasn't looking for me. And then the door shut and I couldn't see Flop. And I was scared. So I called, Flop! Flop! And then he found me. Oh, and we were so happy. If I want Flop to find me, I have to tell him I'm hiding first.
Hiding. It's a Bing thing.
Boo! We built a sandcastle this big. But the pointy thing on top was for Dawn the Dumper. And Pando went, ah! And fell in the moat. And our castle went, bish, and all fell down. I was angry. But it just needed to be built up again. So Pando helped me, and we did it together super fast.
Building a sandcastle. It's a Bing thing.
And now it's even bigger. Hi! We looked for acorns in the park. We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acorns. But then I counted 6 again and again, and that wasn't right. So I said, I spy with my little eye a squirrel. Squirrels don't count acorns. They eat them. And Sula and me helped Mr. Squirrel find acorns for winter.
Acorns. They're a Bing thing.
And a squirrel thing too.